It is day number 10 of the self quarantine here in Los Angeles. I didn't do much today. I actually stayed home. I wanted to do more spring cleaning, more rearranging, and also I was looking up what was going on in Los Angeles. And earlier today, the mayor of Los Angeles basically made a press conference to everyone in the public that he's going to enforce stricter enforcement of the stay at home executive order because over the weekend, a lot of Angelenos were not heeding the warning. A lot of people were going to the beaches, to the parks, even hiking on trails in large numbers. And kind of reiterating what he was saying is that's very selfish, very irresponsible, very stupid. And this is not about you, it's about everyone else. Sure, you may not get sick, but you have a greater chance of catching the disease and spreading it to those people that could be easily infected and, in this case, also die because of that. So he made it very clear that this is not something to play with, and he will make sure that there will be more police patrols out there, making sure that nobody is congregating, more than 10 people, and that you guys are 6 feet away from each other. Another thing that was also happening today, the governor of California reiterated the words of the U.S. government that the National Guard was coming here. We don't know when, but they already are going to be here in Los Angeles. And then he also said that there is a Navy hospital ship that is becoming to Los Angeles Harbor pretty soon, because Los Angeles is like one of the second cities that is getting hit most of the coronavirus, New York being the first. So that ship basically has 10,000 beds with 8,000 medical staff. So it's going to relieve a little bit of pressure for the rest of the hospitals that are being affected here. So that is a good thing. And again, it's very tough. A lot of people are applying for unemployment or maybe taking a chance and actually working on retail jobs or jobs that are in dire need right now because like the retail stores, grocery stores, supermarkets, delivery companies, mail, all those are looking for temporary workers to work full-time or part-time because they need the help because of the overwhelmingness of things that people need, like medicine, food, other essentials that people need. So it's looking like it's going to be a longer wait because the governor of New York was talking over the weekend that this is not going to be something that's going to be finished in the next couple of weeks, that this could actually take anywhere between 3 months all the way to 9 months. So that is something extraordinary, a little bit of scary, and I think a lot of people are just feeling the stress and the anxiety of those news. But a lot of the experts are also saying that, brace for like one of the worst weeks that we might come up with, or the weeks ahead. So we have to do everything possible, to prepare ourselves and to also basically say that make sure you find everything in a week's time. Like if you need any food, any supplies, make sure you shop for like one day out of the week instead of every day finding something. So that way you can stay away from, going outside. The stay at home order still applies, right? You get your stuff from the grocery store or the pharmacy, and then you can come back. Don't try to congregate anywhere else. And I'm going to do my best to record those sessions to see what is going on with the grocery stores, how they're changing a lot of tactics. You've been noticing that there have been limits on certain items, but also I want to show what is going on around Los Angeles. How is it affecting traffic? How is it affecting places that a lot of people used to gather with? Does it look like ghost towns? And most of them do. So it is something surreal to see that, and a lot of the freeways as well, all empty. Like there is no rush hour anymore. There is a little bit because of the people have to work, but it is something surreal to see that one of the worst traffics in the world is getting actually better, and the freeways are clearing up, but all for the wrong reasons. So we'll see how this goes, and hopefully I can show that videos if I can shoot them anytime soon. In addition, another breaking news that occurred today, the Los Angeles Unified School District superintendent told everyone in a news conference that the Los Angeles school closures will be extended until May 1st. Now, initially, he said that it was only going to be for 2 weeks, but he also did say that there would be a possibility that the closures would actually be extended depending on the situation of the virus. Now, mind you, so far, the virus is spreading, and there is more cases that are happening in a daily basis in Los Angeles and in the rest of California, and there has been several deaths as well. So he saw that in order to prevent, big waves of people going into crowded spaces and the possibility of contacting and contracting and infecting others with the coronavirus, that it was a difficult decision, but it was a necessary decision in order for everyone to stay home and to make sure that this virus doesn't spread any further. And he also added that he's going to help all the students that don't have, Wi-Fi in their house. He struck a deal with Verizon. So Verizon's going to provide free Wi-Fi for those underprivileged communities in order for them to get the necessary school materials via Wi-Fi and get the lessons. And that he also said that the school lunches are also still going to be going on. So every student is going to get lunch who are under that program, or even who aren't under that program. So it can alleviate some pressure from the parents as well. In addition, another piece of news that happened over the weekend and was repeated again this morning is for those of you that haven't filed your taxes yet, normally in normal circumstance, they would be due on April 15th. But because of the pandemic and the closures of non-essential businesses, including income tax offices, now you have until July 15th to file them. So that gives you an extra couple of months to file them. So it's not a bad idea to start thinking about filing your taxes. And finally, I wanted to say that I'm feeling very blessed because you have to feel blessed with the things that you have. With all the negative news that is incoming all the time in our TVs and our radios and our social media regarding COVID-19, it's good to step back a little bit and appreciate the things that we do have with us. For me personally, is having my family. My parents are in good health, they're practicing social distancing and have protective equipment in case if they have to go out. They have the disposable respiratory masks and also gloves. That's the package that my sister actually found yesterday for a good price. My sister's also using social distancing, also working from home, as well as my brother-in-law finding good deals to see if there's any stores, selling those products to keep us safe. And then also my wife, she is finding the good fight in the hospital, making sure that she is helping those people to prevent them from getting coronavirus, and then also making sure that she's following the protocols to prevent herself from getting coronavirus. And then finally me, it's just sharing my experience of what is happening. How is this impacting Los Angeles here in my neighborhood? And hopefully all of you appreciate what I'm doing here, because I want to make sure that all of you see how this journey of the self-quarantine and how we're fighting this pandemic together. Because I want everyone in Los Angeles, but not just in Los Angeles, but also around the world, to know that we're all in this together. We're all going to fight. We're going to be strong. We're going to beat this virus, and I know we can. We have to. That's the only way. There is no try. We have to do. So, be strong, be kind, have faith.